Ladies and gentlemen, Bundesliga Team of the Season is here, and we are going to be ranking them in a tier list as we do with every team of the season. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure you drop a big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel. I love doing this. Let's get into it. FIFA 21 is here. Don't waste your money on FIFA points. Go to MMOPO.com and get cheap, fast and safe FIFA 21 coins. Use code OzNoz to get 8% off your order. Link in the description. So yes, you guys know the format by now. As you can see here, we have the tier list. It goes GOAT, Elite, Decent, Meh, and WOT. And along the bottom, we have in ascending order of rating the Bundesliga team this season. As I say every week, I love hearing your guys' thoughts down below. Let me know if you agree, disagree, if you've packed any of the cards. I'd love to know. I reply to every single comment. But yeah, without further ado, we're gonna crack right into it, starting with Baku. He is a new person that I haven't really heard of. We look over at his if we look over his team this season card, I think he's extinct at the moment. By the way, it is 7 PM while recording this, so they've been out for an hour. 3-star skills, 4-star weave is not bad. I mean, physicality is decent, defending decent, dribbling very good, very good. He looks a really decent player, and 88 rated, he's going to be very cheap. For me, he isn't elite by any stretch of the imagination. He's top of decent. Elite for me, you really have to be a proper good FUT Champions level player. He is decent. He's not meh at all, but for me, he can't really sneak into that elite. There are so many more elite right backs in the game, but he's pretty good. Now, talking of someone quite pacey, we've got Lecru, I think his name is. Maxence Lecru, yeah, French, or Lecroix, however you want to say it. He is 90 pace, which is the standout stat. Now, let's look and see if his defending and physicality match the pace. Pace is fantastic. It is a bit misleading in the fact that his sprint speed is about 95 compared to his 83 acceleration. So realistically, that pace is going to still feel like 87, 88, but he is still very fast. Now, the important things for me in a centre back are strength and aggression, and he's got 99, 85. Balance is 80, which is all right, and then his defending capabilities are fantastic. If you slap something which just does like kind of the defending, physicality, dribbling part of it, honestly, this guy is looking fantastic with a 98 short passing. You know what? I'm going to put him, I might change it by the end, but I'm actually going to put him in there because he is French and a centre-back. It really helps him in this the ranking because it makes him an elite champs level player because he's great for links. Next we have Angelino, a player I packed in my pack opening last night. Loads of cool packs in that if you want to go check it out. It will be on the I button somewhere on screen. But yeah, Angelino, we don't really need to fully look at him. He's already very cheap already. Doesn't look too excellent. Like, he looks decent, but just nothing mind-blowing. And for me, I'm going to put him in decent. I mean, I could even put him in meh because it's just like, but his pace does help him out. So we'll leave him in decent. Now, I put Angelino in decent mainly because the next player is another left back, Alfonzo Davies. Now, I know he does have, obviously, his Team of the Year card, which is a bit more expensive and a bit better. So this Team of the Season card, I'm not going to lie. He's so fast. He's the fastest player in the game, really, with 99 pace. And overall, he's just a joy to play in the game. There is no arguments here of me putting him in elite. He is genuinely probably the best left back in the game, at least one of them. So he has to go there straight away. No arguments about that. I could even put him in GOAT, but I'm not going to because GOAT is for very small amount of players. Next we've got Silva. Quick look at him here. I mean, his pace really lets him down. The fact he's 69k already. 3-star weak foot as well. I mean, nothing's really going for him. I mean, he has poor balance. Oh yeah, I mean, sorry mate, you're actually going in meh. I can't be dealing with you. You're not decent. You're literally not decent, so you're going in meh. Next we have Sabitsa, who is always an interesting one in my mind. He's 225k already, which is a pretty good price for someone who's a niche nation and not like a very popular club for players. 3-star skills is his only issue, but he's just going to be a very good defensive / box-to-box midfielder for you. I mean, it is annoying. It is annoying, granted. But overall, he looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, in no way in my mind is he elite because there are players like him that have that 4-star skills. But he's definitely not meh. So, I mean, it's very clear in my eyes that he's going directly into the decent category. I think that's very fair. I think so far we've gone very fair as well. Next is going to be Mats Hummels. Now, guys, I mean, disappointing always. The issue with him, great bloke, and back in the day he was all right, but 76 pace is simply not fast enough, especially when 70 is your acceleration. I mean, defending wise, if this guy had 85 pace, he'd be unbelievable because his overall stats are just brilliant. But this guy's genuinely unusable at this stage of FIFA. Genuinely unusable. I'm tempted to put him in Wout just because he's so bad, but I'll put him in Meth. Wout would be far too harsh. Next we have Kingsley Coleman, another Bayern Munich boy that got into the team this season. I mean, everything looks brilliant. Pace, shooting, passing is quite nice with free kick accuracy, making it seem lower than it actually is. Dribbling looks brilliant, really nice agility and balance. And then you see 3-star weak foot on a winger. The only way you get away with having 3-star skill weak foot is if you're a player like Mohamed Salah, who I think actually has 2-star weak foot, I think. So you need to have a lot better card if you're going to be elite. He simply cannot go into elite, in my mind, because there are so many wingers like him that have that 4-star at the very least. You're going in decent, lad, and that's the best I'll give you. Next, we have Thomas Muller. He finally got a special card, which is absolutely fantastic. Overall, realistically, it looks fantastic. Now, 4-star is brilliant. I would play him as a box-to-box. He looks absolutely fantastic because his defending isn't great, but if you put a defending attribute on him and then his physicality just speaks for itself, it will just absolutely smash it. And his attacking ability is just sensational. 4-star, I believe that might be an upgrade, which is absolutely fantastic. Guys, I'm not going to lie, as a box-to-box midfielder, I think I'm actually going to be a bit generous here and pop him in elite. You know, as a box-to-box midfielder and some great links, he could be genuinely sensational. Next, oh my good lord, Leon Gretzka, my friend, my pal. He's not my pal, he doesn't know who I am. You are sensational. The best part about this card, the 4-star upgrade. Guys, this guy is unplayable. 90 rated stats all around. Everything is just unbelievable. The best box-to-box midfielder or CDM you will find in the game. Guys, we've got a GOAT. We've got a GOAT already, and his name is Leon Goretzka. What a player. He's going to be so expensive, and I can't wait to try and get my hands on him and use him. Next, we've got Manuel Neuer. Now, you know my feelings if you've watched one of these before about goalkeepers. They're either good goalkeepers or they're bad. And in my opinion, when I've used Manuel Neuer, he doesn't have arms. He genuinely misses everything. And compared to, say, Oblak of last week, who's just a goalkeeper that plays well, no matter what upgrade you give a goalkeeper, their goalkeeping ability is going to stay roughly the same, in my valuable opinion. I mean, I don't think it changes too much. So he's going in decent for me. He's not an elite level keeper, in my opinion. So let me know if you disagree or agree with that. Next, we have Harland. Now, the interesting thing for me is 3-star, man. This is one of the biggest things that I've ever seen with a player, like in terms of an unbelievable card, and then the 3-star just letting him down so much. Like his pace and shoot, he will not miss with that shooting. He will not miss, and that pace is frightening as well, and physicality will bully anyone off the ball, and his dribbling is quite good for a big man. 3-star is such a letdown. Realistically, he is somewhere in between the bottom of elite and the very top. No, I have to put him in elite. With those stats, he's simply an elite player. But if you can just learn not to use the 4-star skills and stuff, you'll be fine, and put everything on his right foot, and then you'll be fine. Next, we have Joshua Kimmich. Now, I have his team of the year, and I really enjoy it. Obviously, it's very similar to the team of the year. Very similar indeed. And I think it's a fantastic card. The issue is his lack of 3-star skills, but when I've played with him, I played him in CDM and box-to-box, and you can kind of avoid it. And overall, with those stats, he is just a fantastic box-to-box player. He has a nippy element to him, and that's just what I really like about him. I feel harsh putting Sabitsa in decent and him in elite, so I'm going to put Kimmich at the top of decent. Actually, that is fair. Next is Jaden Sanchez. Now, last year he had a really nice team of the season looking card, and it just didn't feel that good in game. But this year, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, which I'm not sure how much is different from last year, but guys, that card looks sensational. 98 agility, 97 balance. Everything about this card is just fantastic. Genuinely an unbelievable card. It's not GOAT, it's going directly in the top of elite for me. This card is going to be sensational. By the way, I'll put Muller and Harland further up into the elite category. But yeah, unbelievable player and would do wonders in anyone's foot champ team. Last, but certainly not least, we have the beast up top, Robert Lewandowski. Now, 93 pace, unbelievable. But guys, 5-star weak foot on a striker with 4-star skills, fantastic. Now, his agility and balance, 85 and 91, isn't actually that bad. And his pace is very decent at 92, 93. I think this card is genuinely fast enough, good enough in terms of agility balance with the 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills that help so much. Guys, this guy's an elite card. He's not GOAT. Top of elite for me. So guys, there we go. We've avoided having any woats. I think, again, Gretzka is the GOAT, just the best player by miles on this list. I mean, Lewandowski, Sancho, all great players. Davies I'd definitely use. And yeah, Kimmich debatably a bit harsh. And then Silva and Hummels may as well go and woat, to be fair. They're just so unusable. Actually, last minute move, we're going to put Angelino to meh. I think that's very fair. I think we've done very well there. If you enjoyed, make sure you drop a big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Peace!